We all know how important it is to have a strong core in order to keep the spine stable, stay out of low back pain, and also to be able to do all the stuff that we like to do in a safe manner. But in my experience, I often see adults where their core is not as strong as it can be, especially in this area that I want to show you today. Today I want to show you a way to check, to assess how you're doing in this very important area of the core, but also at the end, I want to show you one way, a very practical way to start training this part of the core. What I'm talking about is the side core, the side of our body. And in order to check how you're doing, follow along with me, okay, if you can. Get on your side. We're gonna set up a side plank, a forearm side plank, but I'm gonna ask you to use this leg. So I'm on my left side. I wanna bring the right leg here to make it a little bit easier, okay? I want you to check and see how we are doing. We wanna make sure that the shoulder is back and down. I'm gonna press here, try to keep a neutral position of the low back and pelvis, and we're gonna lift, okay? What I want you is a couple things. First, I want you to make sure that the shoulder is back and down, that you're keeping one shoulder on top of the other one, and that the side core, this oblique QL area, is on. How hard, how easy it is. Are you able to just relax the face, relax the neck, and hold this for maybe 15, 20, 30 seconds, okay? This is a very simple way. You can say, oh, that is super simple. Of course, then you can go maybe and remove this leg and do it in a regular way, right? Without the assistant, and see how that feels. I want you to check one side, see how that side feels. Hold it for 15, 20 seconds if that is manageable. If you feel like you're holding your breath, if it's too much on the shoulder, if your core doesn't turn on, that's a good indication that it's an area that you need to start training or paying more attention. Check on the other side and see how the other side feels, okay? Sometimes we have one side that is much stronger than the other one, and the goal there, it will be to minimize that difference so we can have a more balanced body. So this side plank with the assistance of the other leg is a great way that I use with a lot of new students to start checking how it is, your core, your side core, and it's also a very safe way to start training it. But now, as I promised, I want to show you one way that you can start training also this side of the body, but in a more practical way. Carrying something heavy in only one side of the body is a great way to train the side core on the other side. In the fitness world, this is called the suitcase carry. Make sure that you keep the shoulders level and that you walk with a nice, strong posture. You can do it 4 times, making sure that you do both sides. And then we have the practical application of this suitcase carry. So when you see an opportunity to carry something slightly heavy or heavy, don't avoid it. You will be training your core in a very natural way. And that is it. Now you have it. One way to check how we're doing on our core. Remember, the side plank can also be a good way at the beginning to bring awareness and to start training the area. And then you have one exercise, the suitcase carry, that you can do with a kettlebell, with a dumbbell, with anything, any exercise equipment. Remember that you're gonna do both sides, 30 seconds, 1 minute. Don't start very heavy and progress from there. And then the best part is the practical use. Don't be afraid when you have the opportunity to carry something that is manageable. Do it in a way that is with good form, control, and you're gonna be training your core in a very, very practical way. That is it for today. Like the video if you do. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me any comment. Let me know, how is your side core? Do you have any questions, any comments? Always happy to communicate. Thank you, and I see you soon.